Okay, so today you're going to be solving proportions. I have the product of the cross product property here. It says the product of the extremes equals the product of the means. Okay? It says if A divided by B equals C divided by D, then A times B is equal to B times C. And I gave you an example with using numbers. So 2/3 equals 4/6. So 2 times 6 gives you the 12. And 3 times 4 equals 12. We're doing the cross multiplication. When people say cross product, and that's exactly what it is, okay? So let's try it when we're solving for a variable. So we have 16 over 4, or 16 divided by 4, equals 12 divided by x. And we want to solve for x. So I'm going to cross multiply. That gives me 16x. And 4 times 12 is 48. I'm sorry, I just sneezed. Okay. Now I want to divide both sides by 16, so x equals 3. I'm going to take this and substitute it in the original equations, or proportions, or ratios, and I can cross multiply to see if I get the same answer, or I can simplify this one. 16 divided by 4 is 4, 12 divided by 3 is 4. That balances, so I know this is correct. In class I will show you in Desmos as well. Okay, the next problem. 6 divided by 3 equals x plus 8 over negative 1. So 6 times negative 1 is equal to 3 times everything on the other side. So now we have a distributive property problem. Okay, so it's 3 times everything over there, so you have to write it as distributive property. So we get a negative 6 here, and this is 3x plus 24. We want to solve for the variable. So we're going to subtract 24 on both sides. That gives us a negative 30. And then we're going to solve for x. X equals negative 10. Now we're going to take this and substitute it in the original. So the original is 6 divided by 3 equals negative 10 plus 8, all divided by negative 1. So we can cross multiply again, but we'd have to simplify that first. So let's just simplify it. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Negative 10 plus 8 is negative 2 divided by negative 1. Well, a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so we know that answer is correct. Okay, the next problem. We're going to have r plus 4 divided by 3 equals r divided by 5. We're going to cross multiply. That means 5 times everything, and then 3 times r. So that's 5r plus 20, I went and did this, equals 3r. Remember, well, we just got finished solving equations with variables on both sides. So we want to get our variables together, and I get 20, that cancels, and that's negative 2. So now I'm going to divide by 2, negative 2 on both sides, and r equals negative 10. We're going to check it by hand, but I'm going to show you in class how to do it in Desmos. So r is now negative 10, so I'm going to say negative 10 plus 4 divided by 3 equals negative 10 divided by 5, because r is negative 10. So negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6 divided by 3, and this gives me negative 2, and negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2, and that balances. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more problems. Let me see where I put them. Okay. So this one is x plus 1 over x plus 6 equals 2/8. Cross multiply. So this is 8 times everything over there. Has to be multiplied by both terms. And then this one I'm going to write 2 times x plus 6. So distributive property. And now we're going to get our variables on the same side. You always move your variables first. And then you're going to subtract 8. And then you're going to divide by 6. And x equals, let's see, 2/3. Okay, we're going to check it then. We'll check that one on Desmos when we get back to the class. Because that one's going to be a challenge. But let me just make sure I did everything right. I've got 8 times x, okay, 2, 12, yep. Okay, that one's done. And then the next one, we've got, we'll do a couple. No, that one's good. So the next one we're going to do is 3, x plus 2 over x plus 7 equals 3/6. So we're going to say 6 times x plus 2 equals 3 times x plus 7. Distribute. Okay. Variables on the same side. Always first. Subtract 12. You get 3x equals 9. Divide by 3, and x equals 3. We can check this in Desmos when we get back.